Oh, I'm out here today in an area in Shenzhen known as Qianhai, and you're probably wondering what I'm doing here because it's just a random area that is located in the far west side of Shenzhen. There's not really much going on here, but actually one of these major buildings that are all around us here is actually the headquarters for none other than TikTok. So without further ado, we're gonna just sort of explore this area, see what there is to offer, and see if we can actually find the building. It would be pretty cool to see the TikTok building itself. But first, I have stopped over at a place called Kuro Coffee. And this coffee is basically just a booster for me to get me through the day. So I'm going to start myself with a coffee and then we'll go on from there. So this area is actually one of the most expensive areas for shopping when it comes to shopping in Shenzhen. You have all these designer brands and local brands as well that are all here, but everybody is fighting for a spot at this particular area in Shenzhen. And you can kind of see why when you look at the architecture around. It's just extraordinary. Like, look at this beautiful architecture behind me right here. That's pretty impressive, I must say. And you're never going to believe what I've just found here in this mall. Because it is coming up to the winter time, they started to do a little bit more like winter installations. So behind me, as you can see, there is a winter wonderland. So I'm going to go and check it out. It looks really fun. It looks like they have some fake snow, which is really fun. So let's go and check it out. All right, so it was a little bit tricky. I had to actually scan this QR code behind me and then put in some of my like phone numbers and stuff and choose the correct mall. Now WeChat does have a function that you can translate it into English, so it does make it a little bit helpful. But we have our ticket, so let's go in and see. So the queue is all the way over there is the beginning in order to get into the entrance, which is there. So I'm gonna try my best to wait in the queue. I don't know how long this is gonna take, maybe like over an hour, but let's just chance it and see how we can get on. Hopefully we can get inside and we can play with some snow.
Many unbearable moments later.
Well, the first thing I had to do was put on these like rubber slippers, like these plastic bag slippers. And now we can actually go down. I'm so excited. It took us about 35 minutes. Oh my goodness, the sun's so bright here. But as you can see behind me, we're going into Wonderland. It looks so pretty. I'm so excited. They have this slide. And we're here, the first step onto the snow. It's actually sand, as you can see. And down we can actually... It's like a sand material, so... It's a cute idea, but it looks very cool here. Almost all such a wintry vibe. And lastly, we have this cute little reindeer. It's really cute here. Are you having fun? Okay, so let's go and explore the rest of the area. I will say, although this is a great idea, it is a little bit tricky. I can imagine when it's busy, there's just going to be thousands and thousands of people just taking photos. And you just kind of have to watch out of the way. Like these little boys behind me are throwing sand. So I'm just kind of done with this area, so I'm gonna move on to something different, but it was pretty interesting. So I came into what I believe is a souvenir-ish kind of store here, and they have lots of little things here. But some of the interesting things you can see are the pictures here. If I take one, I don't want to break it. You can sort of see the picture here, which is pretty interesting. I think this is kind of nice. I'm actually looking for a gift for our Christmas party, which is coming up. So I guess I can maybe see if they have something here. Like some of these things are really, really interesting. These ones here could be a perfect gift here. And you can see the price point is not too bad. These ones are around 50 RMB going to 100. I believe that this is an incense thing that you put the incense sticks inside and then you can have a sort of nice smelling thing. But they have lots of clay pottery. This is one of my favorites. It is so cute. It's just sleeping. And for 120 RMB, you can actually get a sort of customizable phone case is very interesting, very unique. I've never seen a phone case like this. It's very soft like sand. And they have lots of different designs here. So I think the people behind me are actually making these. So that's pretty interesting. And all these little trinkets. This could be great gifts. Well, although they have lots of options here at the store, like these hand-woven type of crochet style baskets and bags and everything, I don't think that it's a perfect gift for the Christmas party that we're going to be hosting. So I'm gonna check somewhere else and hopefully I can find a gift that is a little bit more unique and personalized. But they have some great options in this store. Like, look at these Disney themed bags. All of these are hand woven by the girls who are just behind me on the table. So that's really unique. And of course for Winter Wonderland I had to come in a winter outfit. So this is my outfit. I have my thrifted baggy shoe pants and my bright red scarf. So it looked pretty good against the snowy background here. There is even a little cable car that you can go inside. So I'm gonna take a look inside. Oh, it's very small in here. And I'm able to close the doors and I can actually have some privacy now. Yes. Oh, it's very, very cozy, as you can see. So although this exhibition has been very interesting and very unique, it is just a little bit too crowded for me, and I can see that there's a lot of children here because of course if you were a child you would love this place. So I'm going to actually go to a different location and check out something different. I really wanted to go on the slide, but unfortunately you have to be only 120 centimeters, so I don't want to get stuck in there. But let's go and continue looking for our Christmas gift and see if we can find that TikTok building. Right next to the snow exhibition there's this huge mall which is known as the Mixi, and it's one of the biggest branches in Shenzhen. So I'm gonna check out some of these stores. Hopefully we can find something. I'm thinking that we're gonna go to this one here, which is called the Green Party. So hopefully we can find a Christmas gift. They look like they have something. How about this one, you guys? Do you think that this is a good gift? It's a McDonald's capybara. He has the french fry in his mouth. That's really adorable. And it is only, how much is this? 39 RMB. That is a really cute gift, but it's not the one that we're looking for. So let's just keep looking. Goodbye, capybara. Let's put this back here. Okay, goodbye. There must be some kind of trend that I am not aware of, because why are there so many capybaras? Like, what is happening? Is it capybara season? There are no capybaras in Shenzhen, but they are adorable. Look at this one. But unfortunately, this store doesn't have the gifts that I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna keep looking. And yeah, let's just go and have some lunch, and we'll try and find that TikTok office and see if we can see it. I cannot believe this is the most random thing to see at a mall. They literally have a huge exhibition down here, and there are just little kitties everywhere. There's just cats everywhere. Like, I have no idea. That's so random. Honestly, every single mall that I've been in China, I am just overwhelmed because it is so random. So I came to this spot here to get a better view. However, there are so many buildings. Is this the TikTok building? I don't know. One of these buildings are TikTok buildings. But I did spot this fun place down here that I think that I want to go and have some dinner, because this is like a nice area that I could eat at. And I can kind of have the view of the Winter Wonderland. This is kind of not the best spot, but it's a really good spot for getting a view of the architecture of this place. So let's go head down there and we're going to have some lunch. Now, the plans have unfortunately changed. I tried to eat at that restaurant, but it is required that you have a reservation. And they were not able to seat me in any of the tables at this moment. Maybe I'll go back to there in the future. It is a Thai restaurant. It's called Qianhai. So I'll check it out in the future, maybe at some point. It's a shame they didn't have any tables today. It would have been really cool to sit in one of those little pods, but I am so hungry right now. So I'm gonna go and find something to eat, anything at this point, before I pass out from all this walking around that I'm doing. Instead, I think we're gonna try this place here. This looks promising. They have burgers, pizzas, and cold brews. I think that that's more up my street. I just thought to myself that it might be a good idea to go somewhere familiar, so I'm here at Xinmei, which is one of my favorite breakfast spots. It's kind of like a brunch kind of style menu that they have. They have lots of like eggs Benedict, English breakfast, lots of different Western food, and I did get the English breakfast, so I will show you when it does come. I decided that I'm gonna sit outside because it's beautiful. The weather is so cold. There's not much opportunity in Shenzhen to actually have cold weather. It's usually very humid and the air is very hot. So for a day like today where the air is dry and you can actually sit outside and enjoy the cold, like I'm wearing a scarf in the middle of Shenzhen, like it's so unheard of, unseen. So it's very exciting for me because I get a chance to just enjoy the cool weather and yeah, just enjoy this beautiful place and enjoy my lunch. So I'm gonna get some food and fill my belly, and we're still on the hunt for that TikTok buildings, but I'm sort of giving up at this point where it is. I don't know where it is. Hopefully we find it in this video, but if not, then yeah, I guess we just gotta have hopes that TikTok is gonna contact us directly so then we can actually go to their office. It would be really cool to see the Douyin space and what it would look like inside the TikTok office. So TikTok Douyin, if you're watching, give me a shout. I'm ready. The food has finally come and I'm amazed by this place. For 68 RMB, just under $2, you can actually have a whole plate of food. As you can see, I have my eggs, my bacon, my sausages, like a full English breakfast for under $2. And yeah, it looks really good. So I'm just gonna enjoy this and try it out. Like, this is perfect. It's so juicy and tender. You can actually see the juice and heat coming off from it. Perfect for such a cold day. I think that this is gonna really fill me up. And of course, we've got some eggs and bacon here. And of course, being the British person I am, I need to like devour this and cover it in baked beans. Really good. I almost dropped it. Okay, last bite. I feel so full now. After that incredible lunch that I just had, thank you so much to that restaurant. That was really, really good. I am sort of just giving up with these buildings because I have no idea which one is the TikTok building. There are so many around me that it could be in any one of these. So I guess this is a fail in terms of trying to find the building. But I mean, it could be this one or it could be one that's over here. I'm not really sure. If you do know which building it is, let me know in the comments below because I'm sad I didn't get to find it. One thing that I will say for sure is that Shenzhen does not come to play when it comes to architecture and buildings. Like, there is a very big building behind me. I'm going to show you in just a second, but it is incredible. It looks outstanding. I've never seen a building look like this before. It is amazing. Always so amazed when it comes to architecture in Shenzhen, and this right here is no different. This is incredible. This is one of the biggest architecture buildings I've seen in such a long time, besides one of those like sky towering buildings, but these are one of the biggest architectural buildings. And I believe that somewhere around here is the TikTok building. I wonder if it's in here because it kind of looks like the TikTok shape. Maybe. But I cannot find it. I cannot find it for the life of me. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to kiss goodbye to our dreams of going into Douyin and seeing TikTok. But unfortunately, yeah, I believe it is in one of these buildings, but I cannot find it. We are going to end our journey here in Qianhai, and I'm gonna head back home because it's starting to get really, really chilly and the wind is picking up, so I just don't want to catch a cold. So I'm gonna head back to my apartment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I hope you liked this video, and thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.